Samuel Bankman-Fried sat in the courtroom while the judge instructed jurors who will decide his fate. He pleaded not guilty to 7 counts of fraud and conspiracy in connection with the collapse of his FTX-Crypto exchange that was once worth more than $30 billion. Ryan Salame, the former co-chief executive of FTX Digital Markets, is one of the 4 high-ranking company officials that have already pleaded guilty. 3 of them will testify against Bankman-Fried during the trial.
The only way the prosecutors oftentimes in these cases can get a glimpse into the real severity of the criminal conduct is by flipping some witnesses. So it'll depend on what these folks say. And obviously, whether or not he testifies will depend on what will come out and what these folks will say. So the defense strategy will largely depend on what happens in the weeks and months here.
Federal prosecutors say Bankman-Fried embezzled from FTX customers from its founding in 2019 until its November of 2022 collapse and bankruptcy. He allegedly used that money to prop up his failing Alameda Research hedge fund, buy luxury properties, and make more than $100 million in political campaign contributions ahead of the 2022 U.S. midterm elections. The trial judge told Bankman-Fried that it would ultimately be his decision whether to testify in his own defense. The judge also instructed prospective jurors that he wants them to decide this case based solely on the evidence, not on what they may already know or not know about this case or the parties on trial. Opening arguments are expected to begin Wednesday. Bankman-Fried's lawyers plan to challenge the credibility of the witnesses, saying they cut prosecution deals to lower their sentences. If convicted on all the charges against him, Samuel Bankman-Fried could be sentenced to more than 100 years in jail. Frank Ucciardo, TRT World, New York.